Welcome to this new edition of Books I Borrow. Books I Borrow is a series that I really shoot very seldom, very rarely. And there are 6 books here and they are all in French, so I really wonder why I'm stuck speaking in English in the series. Well, it's because this is the way it's been done since the beginning. This is supposed to be in English, Books I Borrow. So in this file there are 5 books by Emmanuel Ocard. Emmanuel Ocard is a French poet, experimental poet. Most of his books were published by French publisher Paul, P-O-L, and I have 2 of his books at home, but I wanted to read more. He passed yesterday, I think. At least his death was announced yesterday, and thus I have borrowed a volume of his elegies entitled Conditions de Lumière, light conditions, I guess, and a short prose narrative called Le Consul d'Islande, another poetry collection entitled L'Invention du Vers, and finally, and this was a bit of a surprise because this is supposed to be a collection of sonnets, and I had no idea that Ocard had written sonnets, and leafing through the book, they don't seem to be regular sonnets at all, because some of these poems seem to be irregular and some of them seem to be in prose, and most of them don't seem to be in 14 lines, so this is a bit strange, so I will comment on that more at length when I have read the book. But this is a collection of sonnets. This is really written here, Sonnet, un test de solitude. So all of these 4 books have just been borrowed by me at the university library, and I have also borrowed a book of prose texts, short prose texts by poet Jacques Reda, whom I like a lot, and a collection by Claude Royet-Journoud. And I'm not really familiar with Claude Royet-Journoud's work, but this is, I mean, they all belong in the same, I mean, and Emmanuel Ocard and Claude Royet-Journoud and Jacques Reda at one point all belong to the same sphere, not really to a group or a movement, but they were published in the same publishers, and they were friends. And I have never read anything by Claude Royet-Journoud, so it was also the occasion, because I have read quite a few articles about Emmanuel Ocard since yesterday, and the name Claude Royet-Journoud kept coming back, and it's just a name, it's been a name for years now, so this is really the occasion for reading this. Okay, so that's about it. Books I borrow, 6 books, 4 by Emmanuel Ocard, and I'm just going to read one of his elegies. Parler dans un miroir, angle plat. Maintenant, il y a un ravin et une odeur de peinture. Où vont les choses, ça ne fait rien.